All right. What's going on, YouTubers and gamers and viewers, everyone who's going to be hopping on in a little bit. Today we are streaming some Apex Legends. We got a 2-hour session ahead of us today. So we're going to spend about 10 minutes right now in the range, getting a quick little warm-up. Then we're going to be hopping on into our session for... Whoa, this is a cool... What's this? Gundam trailer. When does this drop, I wonder? Super cool. Then we're going to be doing our 2-hour session, working on some fundamental skills, as you can tell by the title of the video, or live stream rather. And then we're going to wrap up stream for about an hour, reviewing players' clips, looking at what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, what you guys are sending over, how you guys are playing, and just giving on, you know, some good old overall tips as to how to play the game at a high level. Start through with a little bit of warm-up as people come hop on in and we get ready for our session. There we go. March 10 is gonna be sick too, yes sir. Is that our session? Is that when we got a session together, Isaiah? Yeah, what up, TTV God? Ooh. You missed the 1v1 stream? You did not. We weren't able to go. We had some stuff come up, and unfortunately, it wasn't something that we were able to actually ever get to. But this week we'll be doing it. This week. So make sure notifications are turned on so you can come hop on in. What's I gonna do here? Get the dummies to spawn close, random strafe, stand, and now I'm around. Why are the dummies not spawning? There we go. Kind of now. Ugh. How's the gym grind going? It's going, dude. I fell off for a couple months. I had some stuff kind of happen, and I just lost all my motivation. So I ended up dropping from like 200 pounds to like 185, or I think, no, never mind, sorry. It was 220 to 185, and now I'm back up to 200. So it definitely went in the opposite direction for a bit, but, you know, give me some time. We'll get back to where we just were. Do I play on controller? I do not. No, I'm on mouse and keyboard, no aim assist. No aim assist, good sir. Yo, up, Swift? Yo, Dish, I have a question I've been meaning to ask you, and I've had an answer that I've been meaning to give you. What's going on, bro? Oh, damn. Is my internet lagging? I don't think so. Alright, what do we not need open? Don't need Steam open. Spotify, take off, shuffle. Do I have any tabs that I don't need open? No, I'm good. Hey, what up, Lex? I love you, baby. Is it better to have no aim assist? No, aim assist is obviously way better, right? Because, I mean, it's going to assist you in your aim. I'm just saying that I play on M and K. So, I'm not on controller. And because I'm not on roller, I don't have aim assist. That's all I was trying to say. It was low-key kind of shaky. Alright, what's another gun? Right, let's swap over to Prowler here. Prowler... R3... R3... 2x4. How much would you charge to help me with my controller settings? I also want to pay for coaching, but broke as fuck. For controller settings, like just going over your settings, maybe I should add that as like something on my website, like a 30-minute session to just only adjust settings. I don't know. I'd probably charge something like 30 bucks. But that would be for like ALC settings. Like I'm not about to spend 30 minutes. I'm not about to sit in a session with somebody and help them like figure out like what presets they should play. Right? Like if you're looking at presets, like if you just play like 4-3 or like 4-2, maybe even like 3-3 or 3-2. Like any of those, you're solid. These on linear settings with no dead zone, that's literally all that you need. If you're looking at ALCs though, I would just suggest like look at any of my videos that I have where I talk about ALC settings and how to set them up. I have so many videos on YouTube about this. And a lot of people find a lot of help out of it. But if you need more help, then I would probably charge like 30 bucks for a half hour. Yeah, what up, Skull? How you doing, homie? Coach, do you think you can show me how to do wall jump 360 on roller? Wall jump 360? What the heck is a wall jump 360? 360 is in like redirecting your body? I don't know what a 360 wall jump is. I've never heard of that before. Oh, that recoil was not good. Dude, what is the recoil pattern for the R301? Fuck. That literally didn't tell me anything. Okay. That also does not tell me anything. Like, why does it just stop going up into the air? There we go. Okay. So it's left, right, left, right? Did they change the recoil pattern? Am I tripping? Why? Okay. Jump off a wall and do a 360. Is what homie said. 360 what though? I don't know. Like turn your camera 360 or turn your body 360. Because those are like I don't know. Like I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just retarded, but I'm low key kind of struggling to understand what you're trying to say. Like you can't redirect your body. A 360 is literally going back to where you came from, right? So if I think you're confused. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm confused. I actually think you're confused. If I hit a wall jump, it's gonna throw me over here. A 360 would throw me back. Would put me exactly where I'm going. Right? So are you talking about just hitting a wall jump and then doing a 360? You would just hold your stick to the side and just do a 360. Do you mean a 180? Where you would 180 back? Because I'm really struggling to understand what you mean by 360, my man. Sorry. I'm not even using my Prowler. Let's warm up here with the Prowler. Is it better to be on KBM or a roller, keyboard or mouse or roller? It depends on what you want, my man. It depends on what your goals are, right? Like, are you trying to play Pro League? Are you trying to just be a good player in general? Are you trying to be a movement player? Are you trying to be an up-close aimer? Are you trying to be, you know, like, at the end of the day, your goals are what's going to determine what you're trying to do. There's a whole bunch of different cars that you can drive, right? Some are sports cars, some are, you know, race cars, some are luxury cars. Like, what's your goal with the vehicle that you're trying to drive? Are you just going from, you know, like grocery store to grocery store? Are you in cross-travel type stuff? Depending on what your goals are, it's going to determine, like, what input is best for you. In general, the advice I'll give 99% of players is play on controller. It's the easiest input to learn. It's the easiest input to stay consistent at. Mouse and keyboard is not consistent at all, right? Like, you have to be really good to stay consistent at M and K. It is a lot of work. It is like, M and K is by far the hardest input to learn. It's the hardest input to develop at. It's the hardest input to stay consistent at. But there's more possibilities that you can do on M and K than on roller, right? Like the aiming techniques there's so much more that you can do. The movement, there's so much more movement that you can do. Your goal is to be more aggressive for kills. I would probably say, I mean, even then, right? Like, even then, like, how are you trying to get kills? Are you trying to get kills because you're breaking ankles? Are you trying to get kills because you're trying to out-aim people? Are you trying to get kills by doing both? Like, are you trying to get more kills with flicking? Are you trying to get more kills with up-close tracking? Is it shotguns that you like to... There's so many different things. At the end of the day, the best advice I can give for anybody is, if you want to have consistent aim, consistent gameplay, with a very easy skill ceiling, play controller. If you want to play, and you genuinely want to grind, and you really want to put in hundreds, if not thousands of hours of work on aim training and your movement training and just everything in general, then you're going to want to play M&K. Again, M&K has a higher skill ceiling, but it's so much harder to hit. Controller has a low skill ceiling. It's really easy to hit. So if you want to be the absolute best player that you possibly can, M&K, but you're probably never going to be the best player that you could, because M&K is an insanely difficult input to get good at. You hear 1v1 incoming? Yo, Pizzle bro, Dad's smoking the 1v1 100 out of 100 times, brother. Alright, we got a coaching session here. Let's see if our client is ready to rock and roll. Send him a quick text. Am I coaching today? I sure am. I'm just waiting for our client to hop on in today. Yeah, Chase, bro, I would just say play roller, dude. Am I using stretch res? I am. If you're, my bad, Swift, yeah, by the way, you can't tap strafe on controller. There's, what the fuck, who's enemy nearby? Who? My ops are lurking in chat right now. Alright. Let's drop that. Drop that, pick up that. Oh. What the fuck? Yo, serious question for your district. Do you think any control player on console would be able to consistently hit over 200 damage with R301 or Havoc legitimately on the farthest target you just shot at? Yeah, of course, 100%. Over 200 damages. Over 200 damage is nothing, right? Like, an R301 mag is 345, and that's not even hitting any of the yellow or the red, right? So you could hit like about 600 damage. This target right here, that's not even really that far. Right? Like 200 damage, yeah, it's easy. 100%. I think any decent player could easily hit that. Maybe not me right now because I'm a little washed. Right, that's the R3. Where's the Havoc at? Havoc, 200 damage, you said? Havoc, 200 damage. Let's see. 100% though. I mean, especially the Havoc. Havoc has a huge magazine, and it does crazy damage. Like, that's like 700 damage, right? So, yeah, 100%. A good Pulsar player can 100% consistently hit that. I wasn't caught. Ain't no way Roller could do that with Havoc, 100%. Oh my god, my aim, dude. Why did I not, Alright, in-game name, let's do it. Oh yeah, add friend. Alright. No way, it's this guy's full name and the year that he was born, right? Did I spell that wrong? Did you master Insta Boost already? What's Insta Boost? I've never heard of that. Mantle Boost? I think Mantle Boost needs just mantle and press spacebar, right? I mean, that's pretty simple. What DPI and sense do I play on? I play 1600 DPI, and I play what sensitivity? 0.6, 0.6 in game. Gonna add him on Discord. Yo, yo, yo. I'm about to add you on Discord, my man.
I'm pretty sure I have you.
I'm trying to. I just put in your username. It said, "Oh yeah, you're already friends with this user." Okay. Have we talked before on Discord?
You sent a waving emoji and I sent one back.
Oh yes, that's right.
I can start a call. If
Yeah.
you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Settings, audio, squad. All right. How we doing, Sim, my man?
I am doing good.
Perfect. Love to hear it. Let me boost this up a little bit. All right. Let's hop on in, brother. You have a good day so far today, or what?
Yeah, you know, it's been a pretty good day.
Love to hear
How's
it.
your day been, District?
Not too bad, not too bad. I got home from the gym not long ago, so I'm ready to... Now I'm all fueled up.
Yeah.
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Sounds like a great time.
All right. So let me quickly look here at the note that we have for our session. By the way, thank you for rescheduling with me.
Yeah, it's not
Unfortunate
an issue,
circumstances.
honestly. I get it. I've been there.
Learn how to manage health, take fights, positioning, and strengthen your fundamental skills. Let's do it. Cool beans. So we have a 2-hour session today, so we actually have quite a bit of time. Oh, you're running in place. Are you lagging out?
Yeah.
You're moonwalking there for a sec. With our 2-hour session today, we're probably going to spend a good amount of time in the range doing some 1v1s, adding some skills, tweaking how we're playing. It would be cool to spend at least half of the session in some actual matches, kind of putting everything to the test. When it comes, though, to what we are working on today, was there anything in specific that you really wanted to, like, walk away today with? Like, was there any skills that you're like, I really want to make sure I know how to do this? A movement technique, a gun skill, a in-game skill? Like, was there anything in particular that we wanted to focus on? Or was it more so just, I just want to get better, let me know what I'm doing wrong?
You know, I've been like a long time subscriber to you. I've been watching since I've started playing Apex, you know. I have been watching your videos, and it's like, okay, I understand the basics of what he's saying. I don't know how to incorporate it within my own gameplay. I've tried, and I feel like I'm still doing stuff wrong.
Okay.
And try to figure out what that is.
Okay. I mean,
Also,
yeah,
my ping's been horribly spiking lately, so...
Okay, yeah, I've seen you a couple times kind of like run in place and kind of like lag out and stuff. How bad is it right now? Is it ping or is it packet loss?
It's ping, and it's like my ping will spike here in probably a couple minutes, like to 600 or something like that, and then it will like instantly go back down.
Ooh, okay.
But I have like four other roommates that have electronics on and everything else, so...
Is it usually like this, or has it just like been like this recently?
It's just been like that recently.
Okay. Okay.
My buddy's using Ethernet, so...
Okay. If it becomes an issue, what we can do is we can do like half the session now, we can do half the session later, or we can figure it out. So if it starts to get too bad and it's like too difficult to start like working on certain things, then we'll figure out a way so that we can get a quality session in, as opposed to you know, forcing something that's not necessarily working. Speaking of forcing, let's force you to 1v1 me here. Let's have you grab whatever 2 weapons you like to play with. We'll go hop down to the pit. Let's take a look at what you got going on, my man.
Yeah, for sure.
R3, R9, is that what you got cooking?
Yeah.
Okay.
All blue attachments.
Yes, sir.
I know the drill.
Don't forget the body shield.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true, huh?
Setting a portal.
It's fine, we'll level up, right?
Yeah. There you go.
I set the portal.
Alright. So let's... You know the drill. Put you between those 2 rocks. We're going to start really easy. We're going to progressively get harder and harder here as things go on. I'm going to borderline troll you for a bit, just so I can kind of see how you're peeking and what you're doing. Oh, forgot a mag. Alright. Yeah. So, we'll both ping to say, hey, I'm all ready to go. Go off whoever pings last. Let's do it. Alright, chat. So, let's start off slow. Take a look at overall how he's playing. Once we kind of get a feel for how he's playing, he's too passive, he's too aggro, he's taking too much damage, then we can start figuring out why that's happening. So, right now, stop in the open. I'll give you that good dead slide, because that's what it looks like. There's a little bit of passivity that I'm noticing. We'll run a couple here. Let's keep seeing if that passiveness is a consistent thing. A little bit. It kind of looks like he's just not re-challenging quick enough. He's not holding the angle consistently enough. You notice how there's just these big pauses between when he shoots, right? Huge pause. So we got a passive issue, and it looks like one of the main reasons is that it's stemming from lack of holding that angle, controlling that one spot consistently. And then another part of it is he's not just playing off of what he's doing. Like when he shoots and starts holding, he's not playing and working his way up and like continuing the development of the fight. Like right now he's still sitting all the way in the back. I'm gonna walk up a little bit. I'm gonna develop that fight a little bit more. I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna develop that fight a little bit more. Make the next step of the fight happen. Okay. Let's see if we can find one more thing before we start talking about it.
Contact with target.
Do one more real quick.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Let's go this way.
Oh.
Dang.
All right.
Should have backed off.
Eh.
Face and timing.
I wouldn't necessarily say backing off was the issue. What I will say is this. What I've seen so far is you're doing an overall good job at understanding where I'm playing. If I move, you reposition, you look at me. Every time you move, you're already peeking out and pre-firing where I am. So you have already a good, from what I've seen, obviously where I'm not moving around too much, but you've got a decent foundation of you're engaged with where you know things are happening, right? You're not keeping yourself from looking at what's going on, which is perfect. That's usually an issue with people who are like diamond below. I'll even say masters. I'll even say pred and below. I see it a lot in preds that I coach. But where you're starting to go wrong is what do you do now that you're actually engaging? You have a little bit of an issue with you're just not shooting enough. And it's not that you're shooting too little per peak. By that, what I mean is when you stick out and you actually shoot, you don't shoot too much. Yeah, like you're doing a really good job of that. You're not shooting back to back enough. So what's happening basically is as you start taking that engagement, you have these really big pauses between each peak, and those pauses are opening up little gaps, little opportunities for me to start peeking back, right? And now that I'm peeking back, you start peeking less. Now that you're peeking less, I'm peeking more. So, oh, he's moonwalking again.
And the more you do, the less I do.
Exactly. So let's change one thing, or we'll change two things. First is as you start peeking, try to make sure that you're only spending about like a quarter of a second to half of a second at most between each peaks. Your goal is to shoot that whole mag. And if it's taking you more than 3 seconds to shoot that entire mag, you're doing something wrong, right? If it takes you 3 seconds to go, you're just playing super slow. I want you to try and push me back into myself, hold me, and don't let me stand, don't let me play against you. The second thing that I'm noticing with you is, I'll actually just give you 3 things. The second thing I'm noticing with you is when you go and you peek, you tend to peek one spot, change spots, peek a new spot, change spots, take a new spot, change spots. And it's the same thing as like when you take too long to re-peek back to back. There's a gap. You moving around as frequently as you do creates these gaps where I can just look into your direction. There's nothing happening to me. I can push if I want, back up if I want, heal, fight you if I want. So I want you to make sure the only reason why you're moving up, or the only reason why you're changing angles, is because you either can't see me or because you're about to get pushed yourself. All right? So if you have a spot and we can fight from there, you're already in a good spot. Obviously, some spots are better than others, but right now we want to fix the issue of just moving too much. Third thing I really want you to focus on going to this next series of 1v1s. When you shoot with purpose. Why are you shooting right now? Is it to push me back? Is it to make me disengage for some reason? Are you trying to create an opportunity to move up, right? Or are you just trying to get damage? You are shooting a lot, but you're not playing off of it. So what happens is this fight drags out more and more and more. And the longer that this fight takes, the more chances there are for you to push me, but there's also more chances for me to push you. So every time that you peek, you're creating a moment where I can take damage, but so can you. So I want to make sure if you are doing something, try to follow up with what was intended by you doing something. Make sense?
Yeah, so it's either to pacify you or to create passivity so I can either move up or back off to a point where if I need to, I can heal or do whatever I need to do.
Exactly. If you're holding me right now, you're holding me for a reason, right? You want me to look away. Why do you want me to look away? So that you can walk up? Well, then walk up. So that you can move back? Then walk back. But don't be holding me for the sake of holding me, right? Your goal is to follow up with this. It had a reason, so play for that reason.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to start slow. Give you a chance to kind of think about what you're doing here, and then we'll start picking that pace back up.
Hostile right here.
Use his government name? I don't think so, no. The name on the session was actually different than his in-game name. Oh yeah, he's lagging out. he's lagging out. Here, he's peeking a little bit more back to back.
I'm taking shots. I've been down.
This guy, he's still got these really big pauses. You still have these really big pauses between when you're shooting. So remember, you know where I am. I know where you are. If you are just playing in that corner, and you're just
playing in this corner,
right? I'm gonna just start holding that trigger down on you, and I'm gonna start making it so that you can't even look at me. Right? So I really want you to think to yourself, if I don't hold district hard, within 2 peaks, he's gonna hold the shit out of me.
Hostile close.
He's gonna kill me. Yeah. Alright.
Let's go this way.
Alright. You can hear where I'm playing. He knows where I'm playing. He knows what corner I'm trying to hold, what window I'm trying to peek from. Now try not to tap fire. Use tap firing isn't going to do that much. Alright, imagine you just completely hold that corner on me. Alright, if I step into this laser beam of bullets, I'm going to get fried for it. But if I step into an automatic weapon that's being tap fired, it's like you're sneezing on me. Alright, like, I can handle a sneeze. I can't really handle a nuclear explosion right to my face.
That's true. Yeah.
Contact with hostile. Let's go this way. Watching here.
Okay, I'm gonna drop. Remember, right? You're shooting for a reason right now. Are you shooting to hold me back? If so, play off of you holding me back.
Oh shit.
This time I'm down.
Alright, we're gonna start picking up the pace a little bit. We're gonna start micromanaging how he's playing here. We're gonna notice a huge difference in a second once he gets healthy.
So should probably heal.
Oh, probably just a little bit. Alright.
Just a little bit.
Hostile right here. We should go here.
Alright, you hear where I'm playing, right? You're getting audio cues. Oh, it's lagging out. The more that you hold me, right, the more that you try to push me back into my cover, the less you're going to see me.
I'm taking
So the less you see me, the less damage you're going to get. You can start holding me off, then you can start stepping up more to keep seeing me.
Yeah.
I hear you playing. In that corner, I'm gonna try and push you back. I'm gonna walk up because you can't look. Maybe it's the reload. Force that angle on you. Force you into a fight. So keep in mind, as we're fighting, the odds that you get a knock from where you are very, very slim. I don't want to get knocked, right? I'm gonna protect myself. So the more that you shoot, the less you're gonna see me. That's the whole goal. The more damage you deal, the more you're gonna see me. The less you're gonna see me. The more knocks you get on my team, the less we're gonna show ourselves to you, right? The more you hold me, the more grenades you throw at me, the less I'm going to be inclined to stand in areas that are vulnerable. So if you are making me passive because you're holding me, you're pre-firing me, you're doing a good job, follow up and take a step closer. The more that you can hold me, the more that you can walk up. And the more that you walk up, eventually, the less you need to let me, or rather, the less you need to wait for me to step in the open and let you shoot me. So shoot with the idea, or throw nades with the idea, use abilities with the idea. He's gonna look back. I can move up. Okay?
Yeah.
Contact with target.
He's lagging out.
Oh. That was dumb.
When I'm playing, hold me back, I can't look. That's you stepping up. You know where I'm playing, hold me back, good free fire, I can't look, that's you stepping up. Now, the smaller of a move you make, the more that you're gonna have to start all over again. If I shoot from here... Oh, I got knocked.
Yeah. The more you shoot from far away, the less I can do, because...
not quite. Alright, so, let me finish here. So, if we're taking this fight right here, how many moves do you think it's gonna take me to go from where I am to where you are?
One.
One move, not even. I could hold my slide and go even further. Right? So imagine if I put in all this work, I'm risking taking damage, I'm holding you, I'm trading damage with you, and then instead of moving to you, I come right here. Well, now I have to do that all over again. I have to make you look away one more time. I have to risk taking damage one more time. I have to move through the open one more time. So the more that you move sideways, the more that you have to start all over. And the more that you have to start all over, the longer these fights drag out. So follow me real quick. We're going to come all the way up here. So, as we're taking gunfights, a very rough idea as to how far you can move in one push is 15 to 30 meters per move. So, if I wanted to, if I held you right here, this box is 14, 15 meters away. In one slide,
drop.
I can get right to you, exactly. The box is right behind us over here, that's about 30 meters. In one wall jump, in one move, I can cover all that distance. In one mantle boost, I can cover all that distance. So if I'm playing within this range, and I'm moving sideways, or I'm only moving up a little bit, I might as well have just not even done anything to begin with. I just wasted that whole time. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to change spots. You're going to play inside over here, okay? And I'm not gonna head glitch or anything. I'm just going to play corners. I'm going to play sides. And what I want you to practice here is holding and following through and covering that space. Alright? Because you're holding yourself back right now by only moving sideways.
Contact with hostile. Never mind. Getting shot.
Hold my corner hard. You see, you stopped short. Right? So now I'm just going to swing. Now you're stuck in this fight with me. Now you're going to get fried for. Alright.
Watching here.
Reload everything, so I actually have ammunition here.
Hold that corner through. That's going to push me back.
Oh, my...
You're good. You're chilling.
Yeah. I went to do a fucking insta slide and it's like, oh, and right as I go to do it, my game. Oh, that's great.
Listen, let's move here.
Regroup there.
There we go. Hold that corner. And don't peek me, right? Climb up, block me in the open, swing, force me in front of you. Your goal is not to wait to see me, your goal is to make yourself see me.
This time I'm down. Hurry, let's regroup there.
Listen, let's move here.
Getting shot at.
Good hold, following up, perfect. Alright, you're stepping all the way back. You stepping back off of your challenge is what's going to give me a break and go, oh, okay, cool. And then I'm just going to climb up, I'm going to look at you. Alright, so again, think of it like this. Your goal is not to let me play cover. You stopping halfway and getting right here
Listen, let's move here.
is what's going to allow me to go, oh, okay, cool. I'm just going to avoid you. Right? Your goal is, I'm trying to get up on him, and I'm either going to swing and get in front of him, and your goal is to push into me. So here, come change spots with me.
Let's
I'll
pick
show
a
you what I
fight.
mean.
Over here.
Alright?
Might be something good this way.
Oh, I switched guns by accident. And I'm trying to stay in front of you. Right? You're not trying to swing past me, because you're going to create a pause in this fight. That pause in the fight is going to let me just move back, push in, play cover, swing. Right? You don't want to let me play. You want yourself to play against me. The lag is really bad.
So it's just get up inside of their face and be like, hello there.
You're trying... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right? So now think to yourself, right? What's allowing me to play cover right now? Pivoting around a box. Alright, what can you do to keep me from pivoting? You can play in my face, and you can follow me as that person pivots around. Right? You can climb up and take away all of the cover. Right? Maybe you can slide and get behind that person and stay with them. But you just kind of like getting to the box and then peeking the box and going, okay, where's he? What side is he going to peek from? Oh, what's going on? That's what's going to allow other people to play against you.
Hostile over there.
Take away what's letting them play. Okay, hold. Oh, good fry.
Taking shots.
That's you swinging up. That was a lot better.
Regroup there. Quickly.
We should go here.
Good fry. Now you're also doing a lot of jumping. What's the reason with you jumping all over the place? Is there a reason behind this? Why you are climbing up on the box?
I went to get on.
and-
I went to get on the box and it double tapped it.
You keep double tapping it? Okay.
Yeah.
Regroup here.
Good hold. That was much better. Let's fix how you're pushing up, because you keep dead sliding. It's not because you're lag, it's just because of what you're doing. So do you know what bullet fatigue is?
Yes.
Alright.
You explained it.
Yeah, bullet fatigue.
Earlier in one of
You
your
run.
videos.
Yeah, you run. You get shot. It cancels your sprint. So
Yeah.
keep in mind, I'm going to be fighting back. Your opponent is not going to
Yeah.
go, oh, I'm getting shot. Let me just hide from this person. And because I'm
Yeah.
fighting back, you're going to get hit by bullets, and it's going to slow you down. Now, sliding or bunny hopping, which is a continued you're lagging out again.
Hopping.
Sliding or bunny hopping is a continued version of a slide, right? Which means that you can hold and you can keep whatever momentum that you went into it with, even if you're getting shot at, right? A sliding is going to keep all of that momentum. And the reason why we use instant slides is to quickly get into that method of holding whatever momentum that you created. Now, if you're starting your slides in the open, which is what you're doing, when you are trying to enter that slide, you're going to get shot. You're going to get put into a walk before you enter a crouch, and then it's going to get you stuck in the open, right?
Where I've been getting stuck right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So here's how you're going to fix that really easy. As you're fighting and you're holding that person back, you're going to holster your gun, right? Holstering sets you up to move fast as you step back in. So think of it like as you're shooting, you're holstering across the corner. And now that you're in cover, you're not going to take one step in the open and crouch. You're actually going to take 2 steps into cover. And when you take that 1 step and crouch, you'll be sliding out already from the cover. So what it looks like at half speed is peek, holster, step, step, crouch, and then you come out. Peek, holster, step, step, crouch, and you're sliding out. At full speed, what it looks like is peek, holster, slide. And then that way you're entering the slide before you're actually exposed, and there's no way to get stopped. You're already in a mechanic that's going to keep your momentum. A retard in the chat just said that I have a Titan script.
Okay.
Brother, I play on mouse and keyboard. I don't think that you can use a Titan on PC. I'm pretty sure that's console only. And I also don't think that you can use it with a mouse and keyboard. So you know, brother, you're coping.
Unlocking it.
Yeah, you see right there, you're shooting, and then in the same step, you started pushing up. So if you start doing that, I'm just gonna be holding you back, right? And then you're gonna get hit, and then you're gonna get a dead slide.
Oh, I dead slided right there.
So when you do this, try it like this. Instead of trying to do everything all at once, just break it down to steps, right? Step, step, slide. All right, and actually take the second to pause. Step, step, and cover and slide.
Okay. So it's
Okay, one more thing. You are playing parallel to the wall. And because you're parallel to the wall, when you go to take that 45 step, you're smashing into it. Even though you're doing it on an angle that is going to be ideal to like tap strafe over here. So instead of being so, or I shouldn't necessarily say parallel, that doesn't matter. You're doing it so close to the wall. Take a step back off the wall so that when you go 45 degrees, right, because you're running with W and A, or if you were on controller, you would push with like your stick on a 45-degree angle, right? Because you're not against the wall, you're not going to smash into it. So you're going to go and cover, you're going to take 2 steps in, 1 step back, and then when you take that diagonal step and crouch, you'll still be behind that wall. And you'll slide out on an angle, and then you can air strafe or you can tap strafe.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to strafing. Strafing and all that. I like just switched to PC like 6 months ago.
Okay. Yeah, that's still pretty fresh.
Yeah. So.
Alright. So you're going to peek from cover, take that step back, and then diagonal strafe out, air strafe back in. Not lagging out. It's lagging out.
Stop being stupid. Or is it?
That's a lot better. A lot better.
2 steps in, 1 step back, and then slide.
Peek, holster, pause on holster, slide. And take that half second to just pause. Take that half second to position yourself and move. It's when you try to combine all these little steps all at the same time, that's when you stutter, that's when you miss a step, that's when you do a step too soon or you do it too late, right? So peek, holster, pause, step back, on holster, slide.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that in mind, Mr. Pause. Dope. Perfect, just like that. It's like you got like Heelys on, bro. Like you're whenever you lag out, you're whenever you lag out mid slide, you've got like sparks coming out of your feet.
Yeah. I don't know why my stuff's being dumb like that.
It is what it is. It'd be like that.
Yeah, it do be like that. Well, I guess I could change something just to make it a little less dumb. Hopefully. Yeah, that's good.
Titan script, he says. I got a crazy Titan on my mouse right here. Holy moly, bro. I got the Titan on aim lock. Alright, hold on, let me turn off my Titan real quick. Oh. Recoil's hard without my Titan. Turn it back on. Oh. Alright. So, let's take this. Do a couple more 1v1s. Alright.
Okay.
Hostile over there.
District, how do you manage your health so well? Like, how do you come able to beam people for 150 or R9 and let them be back for 25? Just taking away their option to hit me. Keep in mind that the more that you jump around, the more inaccurate that you're going to be, right? Jumping increases your inaccuracy. So the more that you can stay on the ground, the more accurate that you're going to be in general. So if you're going to climb up, cool, right? Play this box and strafe on me, right? Or if you're going to play this box, slide on me. But don't be jumping around all the time. You're just going to make yourself inaccurate. You're going to hit less shots. The less shots you hit, the more I'm going to fry you back.
More inaccurate. Yeah.
Let's regroup there.
Coach, can you cop stall him? Yeah, what up, Evboy? Shout out Evboy, number one athleticism in all of Apex. Huge.
I'm down.
Beautiful, way better.
What?
Alright. One more and we'll go back down to the pit.
Contact.
Yeah, that's fine.
Aki, over here.
Shot at.
Still doing it.
You're starting to slide, yeah. You'll get that down with time. It's just a matter of practice and building that muscle memory. Just remember, right? The corner
Contact with hostile.
where you're seeing me from, that's what you're trying to already be in the slide as you come out. So if you're stepping off of the corner, you're doing something wrong. You shouldn't be stepping off of a corner. You should be sliding into the corner. And then from there you can direct yourself. So if you need, right? If it's too shallow of an angle for yourself, then start your slide from behind the cover and then just direct your momentum as needed, right? Or air strafe yourself as needed, right? But if stepping into the open is going to be a factor, do everything that you can to not have to step into the open while you're challenging, because I'm going to hold you back and then you're going to get stunned. You're going to get stunned. And then you're gonna miss your slide, or I'm gonna push you because you have fatigue. All right, come on back down to the pit.
Keeping my eyes here.
That's...
Someone was asking,
Hostile right here.
how do I manage health so well? One of the ways that I manage my health is I cut my peak short so I don't stand in the open too long. The longer you're in the open, the more damage you're going to take. So I usually I only ever peak for what I'm willing to get hit for. Alright, which is like 50 damage, 100 damage at most.
I'm taking shots.
Alright. Keep in mind, if you're not playing in a spot where you can quickly take a step and you're safe, or crouch and you're safe, you shouldn't be playing there. If you're going to play all the way up on top of me, playing here for a moment is fine, right? Kind of like if I swing you, swinging you for a moment is fine, but I have to come back into cover to avoid taking damage again, right? If you're going to play here, playing up top is perfectly fine, but you're not going to be staying here. The longer you stay here, the longer you're in the open. I'm going to go back into cover, or I'm going to swing, I'm going to expose you, and now you're stuck. And getting stuck in the open is the best way to consistently die.
Spying here.
Let's explore this way.
Alright, you hear where I'm playing. You're looking for an angle that looks at where I'm playing. Huge, good hold on me. I don't want to take damage from you. I don't want to get locked on you, so I'm going to take a step back. Nope, there's no pressure on me. I'm going to start stepping back up. I'm going to step back. I'm going to avoid getting swung. Now I'm going to swing and lock you in.
Let's go this way.
Let's go this way.
Good hold on me. Hold that angle on me. Hold that angle on me. Ooh, good hold. You know where I'm playing. Good hold on me. Really good hold. Here we go. Oh, that's right.
I've been down.
Now, when you swing, something that we want to avoid, you want to actually go play on over here. Something we want to avoid is swinging wide from the cover. And what I mean by swinging wide is swinging and having a gap between you and what you're trying to play. So now that I'm here, oh, you're like, no, I'll wait for you to come back. All right, now that you're separated from the cover, when you're trying to pivot and get this angle, you have to work so much harder for this, right? The circumference of what you're trying to like get to is so much larger. So your goal is when you're going to be pushing up into somebody, you want to push into their cover. That way when you make moves or when you pivot around, it's tighter, and when you swing, it's shorter. Or if you're going to swing into somebody, right, instead of swinging a wide around and then giving them a tighter pivot, you want to swing tight into the swing, right? Whether you're swinging to it or whether you're swinging and you're going to be skimming past that corner, you just don't want to be pushed off of that rock. Because again, there's so much extra work that you're going to have to put in to move around and to see your opponent. So when you start pushing in, push tight to whatever it is that you're trying to play. Try to press your nipples up against it.
Looking for some move here.
Might be something good this way.
I don't want you to swing up on me. I'm going to step back. You know where I'm playing. Really good hold. That's your chance to start following up. And don't just play off of what you've seen happen. Don't just play off of what numbers you see pop up. Play off of what the intent was. You know that I'm playing this corner. There you go. You know that peak is going to hold me back. You know that I'm trying to play safe. You broke my ankle with that? What the fuck? I thought you were on top of me. Alright, so if I know that you're playing a corner, when I shoot, I know that you're going to look away. I'm going to step up off of that. I'll wait for you to come back. When I'm holding your corner, I know that is going to force you to go, oh, I don't want to get hit, I don't want to get hit. I'm going to swing a little bit off of this. You don't need damage to walk up. If you only play off damage, right, if that's the only factor, you're going to find that you have so many less opportunities to play off of. Because as you get better, people get better at playing cover. They get tighter with it. They get faster at how they peek, right? They get more unpredictable with how they swing in and out.
They dance around it like a strip pole. Okay.
Exactly. All right. So as you start peeking me, peek with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 different reasons, right? Or different methods, right? I'm going to peek to pressure him back, and that pressure is going to be what walks up, right? I'm going to get a big break on him, and now he has to look away for a longer period of time, and I'm going to use that to move through a larger distance between me and him. Right? I'm going to throw a grenade, and that grenade is going to hold that spot for me for a certain period of time, and I'll work with that. But if you only play off of damage, you're going to notice that you just don't get it.
Contact with target.
I want to pick up the pace a little bit here.
Keeping an eye on this spot.
I hear that you're playing that left side. I'm going to find that left angle. You're going to look away a little bit, walk up. You have to look away.
Bang.
Listen, let's move here.
We should go here.
Where are you playing? You that side? You're holding me, but now you have to reload. I didn't push off of any damage. I pushed off of what you had to do. Something that made you passive. Reloading. You had to disengage because you were peeking and out of cover. Your mag is getting too low. Right?
Oh, yeah.
We should go here.
So what can you do that will make me passive? Can you bait out my shots? Right? Can you push me back into cover? You're doing a lot of playing. Sideways movement. Right now you guys are all over again. And because you guys are all over again, I'm just going to use this as a chance to push you instead.
I got stuck. No.
So remember what we talked about all the way up here, right?
Yeah.
If you're 15 to 30 meters from somebody, in one move you can get to that person. If you're way back over here, that's 16 meters. I can make one slide, and now I'm on top of you. Now you're getting swung. Now you're forced into a situation that you didn't intend to happen. So as we're taking these engagements with each other, okay, how can I get to 15 or 30 meters from him? How can I make him passive? What am I going to use to swing in that moment?
Let's go this way.
Looking for some loot
Might
here.
be something good this way. Getting shot at.
Hear the area that I'm playing. What's an angle that looks at this spot? See, good hold. I'm gonna move away. You didn't swing me, you just pushed to me. You decided to play cover. So I'm gonna move all the way back. Now you gotta start all over again. Maybe I even start healing too, right? Because you chose not to push me. Good hold. You're jumping in the air.
Could be loot here.
Let's go this way.
Hear the area that your opponent's playing. What's an angle? What's a corner that looks into this area? Now you know what corner I'm playing off of, right? Push me back into cover. Push your opponent back into cover. Hear where I'm playing. Good hold. It's you stepping up a little bit. Back to holding me back. Perfect. Oh, you didn't step off of them. I'm gonna start moving away. I don't want to get pushed by you. Oh. Found where I'm playing. You're playing Ring Around the Rosie with me here. Alright. So look, when we get to here, right? Your opponent's behind a piece of cover. You are stepping around that cover, right? Oh, he's moonwalking. You're slowly, you're peeking around a cover. That's not gonna really do anything. You're just gonna let me walk away from you, right? Swing into your opponent. Swing into your opponent. Climb up, take your opponent's cover away from them. Swing into your opponent. Right?
So it's going to be, once I get to the same cover as you, take a couple steps back, and then swing on you.
You don't even need to swing, right? Because you know how to tap strafe, from what I've seen, if I'm not mistaken. Right? You don't even need to step back. You can just swing into where that person is.
Yeah. I know a little bit of tap strafing. I can't do a whole lot of it, but yeah.
Let's go this way.
Alright.
Let's explore this way.
Oh, you gotta kill up. His internet. Oh, your internet's cooked, man.
I know.
Here, heal up real quick.
There we go. I can go back to start the spot.
Good feeling.
Might be
Gonna
something
watch
good this
spot.
way.
Hold that in. Hold that in. You tapping away on me isn't gonna do much to me. You know I'm on the back side. You're swinging wide, right? You're swinging wide, right? It's gonna take you forever to come back to me if you're going wide away from that cover. Swing into those corners of that cover. Yeah, like I'm gonna swing into your corner. I'm gonna lock you in to that fight. Right? You're trying to do too much with these mantle boosts, and you're trying to do too much with these jumping in the airs when you're in front of me, right? Just keep it simple, right? The most simplest things are typically going to be the things that are the most effective in majority of cases. It's very rare that I run into somebody, and the reason why they beat me was because they just had the most exhilarating movement ever, and it broke my ankles, man, and he mogged me, right? The best, most consistent reasons why I die was because somebody was just so consistent at doing what they needed to do to win, putting me in the open, putting themselves in cover. All right, and that fancy stuff wasn't what did it. It was literally them just stepping into cover, or swinging, and putting me into the open. I've been cooked by Imperial Hal 100 more times than I've been ever cooked by Lemonhead or Xylus or Fade or by Ecstasy, right? Because at the end of the day, overusing movement, all it does is it keeps you from actually shooting your gun, right? The more that you're moving around, the less accurate you are. The more that you're moving around, the more that you're focused, he's moonwalking, the more that you're focused on not shooting, right? Because you're focusing on your hand movements and turning your camera all over the place. So when you find where your opponent is, what can I do that pushes him back into cover? What can I do that puts me on his side of cover? What can I do to lock him into that fight? And whenever you push, don't push wide, because look, now you're still in cover relative to where I am, right? Always push to that cover, and then from here, you can either climb up and take the cover away, move around and lock him into that fight, right? Or just from the get-go, you know he's on the opposite side of that rock. When you swing the opposite side of that rock. Okay? Alright. Let's do... Let me check here real cute. Discord... All right, let's do a couple more, and then we'll go hop in some matches here.
Let's go this way.
Oh. What the heck is going on with my game? All right.
Quick, defend here.
Game started being down.
Eyes on here.
Yeah.
I'm down. Watching here.
Game stops being
Listen,
stupid.
let's move here.
To understand roughly where I'm playing, where can you start fighting me from? I'll give you 5 seconds.
I'm down. Checking for
let's
loot
move
here.
Scared me.
I scared you.
He went oogly, but like 1 second you're right here, and then the next second like you're in midair. I was like, he stopped. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no. In midair, I was
should
like,
go here.
okay.
Gotta protect this spot.
Alright. I hear you on that. Oh, right side. Good
Shots.
hold. Maybe I don't want to get held. Oh, that's not. I don't want to get held by you. I'll take a step back. I don't want to get held by you. I'll take a step back. Stepping back is going to make you step out in the open. You have to look away. Soft reset. What makes people passive? Reloading does. So I'm going to let you reload.
I'm taking shots.
Now, something I want to ask you, what mouse and keyboard settings are you playing on, right? Because or what sense are you playing on? Because you're new to M&K, correct? You said 6 months?
Yeah, give or
What?
take.
What DPI are you? What?
I'm
Yeah.
running-
Sorry, I'm retarded right now. What in-game sense and what DPI
So
are you
in
playing?
game, I run ALCs.
I thought you said you were on mouse and keyboard.
I am. So my DPI, I think it's. I have to check my.
What do you mean ALCs?
So my actual in-game stuff, or like stuff like my DPI. Because in settings, mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Is it?
What's your mouse
My
sensitivity in mouse and
My
keyboard
mouse
settings?
sensitivity is 1.
Okay.
Like
What's your
1.00.
DPI?
I think it's. I'll have to check. Guys, this is why I have a thing that tracks all that for me. Just have
So
to
you're
open
using a
it,
Zim?
hopefully, if it opens.
Is he zimming?
Set the correct app? I don't know.
Is he playing M&K on roller? No shot.
So my DPI is currently 1600.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! All right, we gotta lower. We gotta change your sensitivity, my man. Wow. Okay, crazy high. Holy moly! Why is it so high? Is there a specific reason why you play the sense?
It feels comfortable to me.
What feels comfortable about it? Is
it's
it the
to
fact?
a point where it's not too fast to where if I want to, it won't. How do I put this? I can aim, but it's not like everywhere, so I can't like aim. You know.
Okay. We're gonna change your sense, and I'll give you some context why. All right.
Okay.
You are playing such an insanely fast sensitivity that it is maybe not astronomically faster than some of like the fastest M&K players in Apex, but you're playing a pretty decent amount faster than them. So, for example, Fade. Fade is a very high sense M&K player. Very high sense.
Yeah.
He's very fingertip heavy. You are playing a much faster sense than Fade is. Right? Like, way faster. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen with you. And we're going to use a tool here together. I'll teach you how to use this tool. It'll help you find a sensitivity that works best for you. Have you ever heard of something called CM360?
Yeah, I heard you talk about it on your last video.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know I talked about CM360 in my last video. Perfect. Okay. What video was that? Last video?
I think it was...
Maybe in my last coaching stream?
Oh, I have... yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Maybe. All right. All good. So, CM360, how many centimeters do you have to move your mouse to make a full 360?
Yeah.
High sense, or my bad, let me rephrase this. The way that you should think about setting up your sensitivity is in CM. When you use CM, centimeters, as the metric to determine what sense you're playing on, you can customize your sensitivity more accurately based off of what body part, what muscle groups, right, do you want to focus on primarily using for your aiming techniques. So 30 cm, high sense, right?
Yeah.
You have to move your mouse very little to do a full 360. This is going to be very fingertip, very wrist heavy for your aim. You play 26 cm, so
very, very fast.
Very fast, yes, very, very fast. All right. 40 cm is more a balance where you're using your wrist and your fingertips for adjustments, but large tracking motions, a majority of your camera adjustments is going to be done with arm sweeps, right? 50 cm, very low sense. Everything is basically done with your arm. Micro adjustments are almost inexistent when it comes to your fingertips and your wrist because they just can't move enough to actually push your camera around. So what we want to do is we want to find what fits best for you. If you're a fingertip player, some people are arm aimers, some people are balanced aimers like myself, right? Then we can adjust from there. So 1600 DPI, already a good mouse DPI. Let's just keep it where it is. Let's change this though. We're going to increase your CM360 by lowering your mouse sense, your in-game sense. So let's change this to, let's just start off at 0.7. Even this is still too fast for a majority of mouse and keyboard aimers in a game like Apex. All right, so let's just play 0.7 for you right now.
Okay. 0.70. Oh, it turned it down to 20. I don't want 20. 0.7. Okay.
So here is how you're going to think about aiming from now on, or here's how you're going to think about moving your body parts. All right, your main adjustments, right? Like let's just say I'm looking at you, or let's just say I'm looking away from you right now, and I want to look towards you. I'm not going to use my wrist to do this because it's not going to get me where I need to go. I'm going to use an arm sweep, and then I'm going to recenter my mouse. Now I'm looking at you, and now from here, right, I'm basically going to be using my wrist. So anything that's mid-range, like how we are right now, is going to be wrist movements. Anything that is far range,
yeah,
it's going to be wrist movements. Anything that's close range, because things move quicker across your screen are going to be arm movements. The way that you think about controlling recoil is by pulling your elbow in towards your chest. The reason why you'd use your elbow to control recoil instead of your fingertips. When you use your elbow, you have so much more range of motion. So I can blow through an entire magazine by just pulling my elbow in closer and closer. If I use my fingertips to do this, I'm going to run out of range of motion, and now my fingertips can't move anymore, and I'm not going to be able to keep controlling recoil accurately without lifting my mouse up. So by pulling in with your elbow, you can control recoil nonstop, and then you have your fingertips to make micro adjustments up and down. You have your wrist to make micro adjustments left and right. Okay? If you're really far range from somebody, like let's just say I'm like super far range, like over here. This is medium. I don't know why I said that. Let's just say I'm shooting this target way off in the distance, right?
Yeah.
Something super far away, because it's going to be so micro, like heavy, I might at this point start using my fingertips. But even then, I'm still going to probably run out of range of motion towards the very end of my clip. So I might use majority recoil control from my elbow, and then I'll use my fingertips, right, either towards the end or from like halfway through, or I just use my fingertips in general to only micro adjust if I feel like I'm coming off. All right, but basically what I'm saying here is close range to mid range, going to be close range is going to be arm movements with fingertips and wrist to make adjustments. All right, mid range, now things are moving much slower across your screen. Arm movements to make large corrections like camera turns, but wrist movements to make most of your adjustments. Far range, now you're basically all fingertip because it's just so far, things move so insanely slow. Okay? All right. Let's regroup here. Just do a little bit of shooting over here on some of the dummies and just get comfortable moving your mouse around. Do you aim train at all, like Kovacs or anything?
Nope.
No? Okay. If you're new to M&K, you're 100% gonna want to start aim training. AimLabs is free. Has really good tools. Kovacs is paid, but it's like $10. In my opinion, Kovacs is a little bit better. Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Share your screen with me here. I want to kind of see what this looks like. Is recoil easier on M&K than it is on controller? 100%. It's way easier.
Yes, I could close Spotify so it stops lagging. Certain things.
Oh, you know what? I forgot that you have internet issues.
No, it should be good.
Okay, I'm gonna stop my stream then. So key here. Yeah, we definitely want to get you aim training. Man, I would have low key. Can you change your sense back to 1? I want to see what your aim looks like on like your old sense. Yeah, on 1. Hit escape and then hit escape again. There you go. Yeah, so your aim had on your old sense, even though maybe it feels more comfortable, a very common issue that people who have, like what people have on high sense, is here, I'll share my screen. This will make the most sense for you. Discord, share screen, application. Let me just lower the resolution here. Oh, it's already lowered. Perfect. The issue that a lot of people have is when they're aiming, their aim is like start-stopping. right? Which is what you're doing. Your aim is like flicking over to like where the person is, and then it stops. And then it flicks to him, and then it stops. Flick, stop, flick, stop, flick, stop. And it's just causing a lot of inconsistency. On mouse and keyboard, a very important skill that you want to start developing is continuously pushing your mouse to track that thing constantly, right? You shouldn't be stopping your mouse unless your target is stopping. So what we're going to get you to do in Kovacs and stuff on your own time, I'm going to get this to stop strafing randomly, is getting comfortable with just long, smooth movements and practicing pushing your mouse nonstop at the same speed, right? The lower that your sensitivity is, the easier it is to do this, because you can just use so much more range of motion and you just have more stability in general. So I would even suggest, like, what mousepad, mouse, and stuff do you play with? Do you know?
I play with a glass mouse pad, the SP004, and then
Nice.
a Razer V3 Pro.
Nice. Do you what skates do you have? Do you know? The default Razer skates?
Yeah, the default ones.
Okay. So SP4 default Razer skates, those are PTFE skates. I don't know how the PTFE skates would feel on the SP4, because PTFE, like that softer plastic, tends to wear down really quick, and then the more that it wears down, the stickier it gets. So here's a really common issue. When you play high sense, it forces you to move your mouse less. And the less you move your mouse, the less force you're pushing into it. The less force you push into it, the more friction there is between your mouse and your mouse pad. So even though you're playing on glass, right, you're going to start feeling that friction, which is going to force you to push more. And then the more that you push, the more that starts moving, the harder it is to stop. So it starts to create all of these like cascading, compounding issues. So what I would suggest is 100% lower your sense. It's going to offer you so much more stability, because high sense on glass, or glass in general, is already unstable, right?
Yeah.
So lowering your sense is going to allow you to use more of your arm, which is going to feel a lot more in control. And then from there, then you can start tweaking your mechanics and your muscles inside of your forearm and in your wrist. And I would also suggest investing $5 and getting a pair of skates that would work better on glass. So you want to get I forget what it's called. It's like UHMW skates or whatever. It's a harder plastic. They last longer. And the reason why you want those skates...
Yeah, the wall hack ones. Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be wall hack ones. XRAYPAD has them. Like, there's so many... It doesn't matter what brand it is. It just has to be a harder plastic skate. It's going to last longer, and it's going to feel less grippy. But yeah, I would also consider even lowering your sense even maybe a little bit more, just because of how new you are. Playing high sense for new players has never really been something that is successful.
I mean, I think it's mainly because I come from like PlayStation and stuff like that, and on there, like, I had high sense, and I was able to land 97% of my shots on console, and then I switched to
that's totally different.
PC.
Totally different.
And
That's
it's like, yeah, it is.
That's like saying I used to drive a Ferrari on a racetrack that was straight, right? And now I drive in the streets. It's like two totally different scenarios that you're in right now, right?
Yeah,
like high sense on roller, you leave your thumb in one spot and it keeps moving, and you have aim assist. High sense on M and K, you have your fingertips, your wrist, your arm movements. There's no aim assist. You have to stop moving your mouse. You have to start moving it. You have to keep pushing it at the exact same speed the entire time, right? It's a completely different thing. You can still play high sense. I'm just saying that until you can build those muscle mechanics, high sense is definitely not going to be something that you want to start off on.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, I would suggest keeping it on either 0.7, maybe even lowering it to 0.65 or 0.6. For context, I play 0.6. Not saying you have to play my sense, but it's a fairly balanced middle of the road sense. .65 would probably be a little bit better for you. But with that in mind, let's go hop into some matches. And we'll start putting all the stuff that we talked about to the test, okay?
Yeah. Just need to remember, shoot with purpose, and don't dead slide.
Yeah, don't. That's a good one. Don't dead slide.
Push with purpose and don't dead slide. Don't get bullet fatigued and dead slide, guys. It's not worth it.
Do I have any skins that are a little bit more alpha male?
Depends on the character you play.
Dude, Crypto doesn't have any. I feel like Crypto doesn't really have any good
Whoa.
skins.
I got you, bro. This is peak skin.
You got a good one? Ah, I don't
Yeah.
like that one at all.
You don't like that one?
No.
I have so many skins for all the characters. It's like
I'm a minimalist, you know, like I like very clean looking skins. Classified's kind of
that's
cool.
fair. Yeah.
Ugh. As a trainer, how does it compare to AimLabs and Kovacs? The difference between AimLabs, unless you were talking about in context of R5 Reloaded, AimLabs and Kovacs, they're both aim trainers. Think of AimLabs as Apple, and think of Kovacs like Android. AimLabs has really good looking UI. It's very clean. It looks very nice.
Like
it's just not that
PC
customizable.
lobbies take forever to load up.
Yeah, low key. Might have to hop into trios here.
Oh no.
We'll see.
gonna
We'll
load up
see.
then.
Oh wow, look at that! It was instant. 21 to just
Yep.
instant.
Yep.
Oh, because it's half the size is 30 people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kovacs is more like Android, where there's like more customization to it. There's more tasks. There's so many more benchmarks. There's just so much more to it. AimLabs just looks really clean. R5 Reloaded though is cool because you can aim train, but with all of the guns from Apex. It's just that the tasks that they have are very, very limited. So if you're trying to practice technique, you can't. Kovacs and AimLabs is where you practice your techniques. How you flick, how do you move your mouse, how do you start and stop it, how do you adjust, right? R5 is where you practice your recoil control with some technique.
Scary.
Alright. Oh. Yeah,
I hate
my...
jumping. I hate being
Sorry,
jump
Ben, not
master.
today. Oh, no worries. Nobody skyhook. That's awesome. Alright, we'll do a really, really quick loot, and then we'll... Oh, no, that's your decoy. I'm tripping.
Oh, jeez.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, what the hell? My button line got all fucked up. What? Why is my...
What's going on?
Oh, my E got unbound earlier, I guess. I don't know. I was like, why can't I disconnect? Yeah, that's...
Alright, I'm gonna loot one more building here, and then we'll start heading on over to Skyhook. By the time we get there, I think pretty much the whole lobby's gonna be dead. So we'll treat this as a chill first game to
Yeah.
get a feel for what's going
We'll
on.
figure it out. Yeah.
You said R5 just remind you, Jimmy had last night about Apex. Should I stop
Please
watching
don't
your
be
vids before I
stupid.
sleep? That is crazy, bro. Definitely don't stop watching my videos. You should watch my videos while you sleep. Just keep them running on in the background.
Up to Ethernet, so
Help me farm that
less
engagement.
Crappy here. Hopefully.
How am I feeling about the fuse rework? I like it. I'm not hating on it. Alright, half the lobby's gone.
Yay. So fun.
Alright, let's see how many people are in here. Alright. Got a couple teams left. Let's
Just a couple.
position to see where they're playing. Looks like they're going to be taking a fight in this building. Where is an angle that looks at that building? We can see from here, but they're obviously in the middle of the building. So let's get a little bit closer to see where can we position to see what we're hearing. Still not hearing anything. Box right here.
People straight ahead in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, my grenade's not throwing. Okay, inside over here. What is this guy doing? Okay, I'm gonna EMP. You can try to get yourself on him. Oh, there's a knock guy in here.
There is.
Octane's inside. He's running away.
He's almost broke.
Ah, boy.
And my whole game is lagging out right now.
Yeah, dude. Do you think just rescheduling until you got your
My
internet,
figured out.
your Ethernet, your internet figured out? You think that would help you, so that you can
It might.
play a little bit more confident, or you can do what you gotta do? All right.
There's people right up here in this tower.
Now there doesn't seem like they're up top. Sounds like they're down low. So let's look at where we're hearing everything happen. Oh, right there. I'm gonna throw a nade. It's gonna make a move. Yeah, I think we're getting walked up on, huh? Oh my god.
Yeah, they sure
I'm gonna
did.
take a little bit of a step back here. New team pulling up.
They're on top of
Are they up top now?
yeah, they're up top.
Alright. So, let's find an angle that looks at where they're playing.
On tower, I think.
I broke one. He's gonna want to be pushed back. I'm gonna move to left to cut that line of sight from his buddy.
He's dropped down on top of you.
This Octane's pushing up.
He's pulling back. Oh, yeah. There's
Let's
a
see.
second squad.
Oh!
Pushing in right now.
No! Oh!
Oh.
Over flicking. So yeah, what do you think about your internet? Do you want to kind of just take a break and see if you can get that figured out, and we can just reschedule
Yeah.
the half, or
Yeah, might as well. Because
all right.
yeah,
You're cutting out. I can't even.
my internet's pretty crappy right now.
Yeah, I can tell. I can hear you freeze and moonwalk and see all that. So this is what I'll do. I'm gonna. Cool. I'm still screen sharing. I'm gonna give you some homework that you can practice here before our next session, and then we'll just DM and we'll figure out everything that's going on. I really want you to download AimLabs. All right, it's free. You don't have to worry about anything. And this is what I'm going to have you do. So open up my screen share when you can and check this out.
I have Discord open. It's just not showing the screen share. Oh,
There you go.
it's just showing you your name there.
So click on where you see my name, like click on my profile, and then it should like open and close.
Watch
There you go.
drain. There it is.
You got it?
Now-
Okay,
now we
cool.
just got it. Yeah. there
So when you come on over to AimLabs, you're going to be, my bad, you're going to see a whole bunch of shit on your screen. You're going to see all these playlists and stuff. You're going to see all these different tasks that you can practice. Don't worry about any of this. Like, unless you know what you're trying to practice, don't even look at this. This is just a waste of time. You want to click on play. Don't click on training. Click on benchmarks. Benchmarking is what's going to show you like where you're the strongest, where you're the weakest, and it's going to give you a whole bunch of different categories: tapping, tracking, and switching, and then a bunch of subcategories to practice in. The way that these work, the first task is almost always a horizontal task. The second task almost always has more verticality to it. It could be either or, but that's basically how it works. What you're going to do is you're going to practice each one about 5 times. After about 5 runs, you'll have an understanding of how it works, and then you'll see like where you're struggling the most, right? Because you're going to do all the tasks, and you're going to see, oh, you know what? I'm really good at, you know, my switching. I'm diamond in all of my switching, but in my acquisition area, I'm starting to lack a little bit. I'm actually like platinum, right? Over here, you can see, holy shit, I really freaking suck at bounce tracking. Like, I am horrible at bounce track. So I need to focus a lot of my attention here. Once you have a baseline as to where you're the best and where you're the least, or where you suck the most, focus more on that benchmark and work hard at whatever task that might be. All right? And then once you kind of have an idea of where you're, you know, struggling the most and the least, then you can start finding tasks inside of the play area, the training area, that revolve around that specific thing. Okay? All right.
All right.
Cool beans. So, I'll give you some stuff. I'll leave you a paragraph here as to some different things that I want you to think about and I want you to work on. But you and me, we'll just chat in DM over the next couple days. We'll try to figure out what's going on, okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool beans. Any questions before we wrap up?
No, nothing.
Okay. Alrighty, man. I will chat with you soon. Have a good rest of your day, and let me know if I can help you figure out what's going on with your internet, okay?
Will do.
Alright. Later, my man.
Later. Bye.
Alright, gang.
Boy Kisser has joined your lobby.
Oh, fuck. Yo, Kaomi, you want a 1v1? Is that why you're here, Kaomi? You're waiting? Is Pizzle in here? I don't see you guys online. Y'all probably don't want the smoke. Oh, there's Pizzle right there. How does this work? Can we play together? Not right now, no. We were doing a coaching session, but homie was having some internet issues and seemed like it was just kind of affecting everything. Last time you played was on Feb 16, but you'll make an exception for me. No, Kaomi, don't even get on. Don't even get on. Don't even get on. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. I'm going to play a couple pubs, and then I'm going to... I love you, Lex. And then I'm going to do some reviews. We're going to review people's clips that they dropped in our Discord server. And we have a lot. Like, if I'm not mistaken, there's like 60 plus clips that we can go over. Yeah, there's a fudge ton. Yeah, what's going on, Pisco? I hope I said... Oh, hold on. Someone earlier... Fuck, where was it? Was it on Twitch? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Someone earlier, I think, resubbed. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I totally just remembered. I saw it, but I was mid-word. I was mid, like, conversation, and then I was going to hold off on saying anything. Ah, shit. Much love. Whoever it was, I'm so sorry. Much love. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the support. Invite you. All right. All right. Did I answer that? Did I answer what? I'm not too sure what I was supposed to answer, Ozzy. Oh, dude, it doesn't matter. I don't care about ping. Do I usually stream without Facecam? I usually stream with a cam, but I don't have one that I can use in Canada. All of my stuff is in the US right now. So in April, next month I'll have my camera back. Dude, Kaomi.
What guns do we play?
Dude, Kaomi, you got some ugly skins. I lied. You got a good flatline skin, and a prowler skin. I hate your R9 and R3 skin.
R99 here.
R9.
Good. Got my ultimate ready.
R9. What else? KOB.
What guns better?
What else? I'm asking you. You got me on mute or something.
Wait. My game is so loud.
This motherfucker, bro.
No, I don't. Hold up.
Hello. Hola. 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 Como estas?
Oh wait.
This.
Okay, you were muted. My bad.
This
I didn't
fucking,
mute you.
This
Game
jackass, bro.
You are wasting my fucking
R9,
time.
R9 wingman or shotguns? I don't mind.
Peacekeeper? Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Alright.
Like who?
Shotgun bolt here.
Yeah, sure.
Bolt.
Say less.
The last time we 1v1'd on stream, you whooped my ass.
Yeah, let's see about that. Bro, I don't know. I haven't played this game for like a while now.
What have you been playing?
Arc Raiders.
Arc Raiders? What about Marathon? Have you tried Marathon?
No.
Oh, dude, you should get it. We should play together when it drops.
I mean, I'm done.
Yeah, okay. It drops on the 5th. You want to hop in
Say
Discord?
less. Sure.
Join my Discord server. I'll send you an invite. Kaomi, I don't have you. There.
That's
Alright.
good, man.
All right, there we go.
Enemy agent right here.
Hostile right here.
Oh my god, hold on. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
Already.
Keeping my eyes here.
I wasn't ready for it. I just wasn't
Let's go
ready.
this way.
Oh, it's because I had your skins on. There we go. Why am I punching the air? No. Kaomi, no.
We should go here.
Could be loot here.
I'm running into walls, Kaomi.
There's Aura.
I've been down.
That thing is crazy.
We should go here.
All right.
Regroup here.
Could be loot here.
Yeah, I'm in coaching mode where I'm used to just standing in the open and letting people hit all their shots. Oh. No!
Let's go this way.
Eyes on here.
hello? Can I bleed out? Thank you. No, you for sure got better, bro.
Yeah, I've been training, bro. Dude, I took all your advice and I've been training. Fuck you, bro. Go fuck yourself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
I'm down. Checking for loot here. Eyes on here.
I'm dead.
That's like... Oh!
Down.
Maybe loot here.
Attack here. Move.
Damn, I'm so rusty.
Dude, Kami.
Here.
Contact.
Yo, Pizzle, are you trying to hop on next?
Shot at.
Oh! Broke my ankle with that one.
Contact the target.
Ah,
I've
yeah.
been down.
The jump saved my life.
Could be loot here.
You two-tap me with a PK?
Checking for loot here.
I just bumped you for like 99. Or 299. Oh.
Listen, let's move here.
Could be loot here.
Damn, bro. It's your stripes, bro. I don't ever play against people who can strafe like you.
Eyes here.
I hear that all the time actually.
No, no, no.
Oh my, hello?
I forget. I'm not on 60 ping. I can't wait to see you. I have to actually like I have to cock my fucking gun, bro. Are you kidding me? Fuck you. I forget on
dude.
high ping you can't wait. Like you have to you can't hold angles.
I've been down.
I mean, I remember that one time
Should go here.
Let's go this way.
someone was like, yeah, high ping, you have such an advantage on high ping.
You do
I
if you're
remember that.
swinging, but not if you're holding.
I've been down.
Yeah, like on my screen, like you'll.
Contact.
Oh, I'm not even in the right spot.
Yeah, you get damage before you can even see me.
Yeah. Cock my gun,
Wait, huh?
bro. Jeez.
Oh, by the way, did you know that you can like do something like this? So use, wait. I don't know, like, oh my, that's how rusty I am.
Superline?
The super glide and this one at the same time. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just bind it to two different things.
Yes.
Contact with enemy.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, I have to cock my gun every time I look at you, bro. Holy fuck.
Go here.
Look in, brother, look in.
I've been down.
Oh, I'm used to marathon
Contact with
binds.
hostile.
I fucking hate your movement.
I love you too, man.
Avoid here.
I've been down. Let's go this way.
I hear an enemy this way.
You gotta be careful.
I've been down. Contact with hostile.
Keep in mind, Kaomi's like a 40-year-old dad. He's
I've been down.
all right, bro.
Contact your target.
Oh, that didn't hit you?
No!
you're live?
I'm so ass. I'm used to Arc, right? And everybody is so slow in that game, and I'm playing Apex now. Goddamn.
I know. I've been playing Marathon for like a week, so I'm not used to having to like track people like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm also struggling.
Eyes on here.
No, I have to cock my gun, bro.
Could be loot
We
here.
should go here.
Fuck.
Nope.
You're an asshole, bro.
I had to. I was mid-reload.
Go this way.
Oh my god, I'm getting stuck.
I'm taking shots.
Nice.
I've been down. Maybe loot here.
Eyes on here.
Damn, nice.
Listen, let's move here.
Listen, let's move here.
What am I stuck on? Oh.
Listen, let's move here.
Oh. Nice.
We should go here.
Oh, what up, Pizzle? Pizzle says join. Pizzle wants to join.
Sure.
All right, Pizzle. Well, I'll let you slide in here, Pizzle.
Wait, why did he stop playing rank? What happened,
Why?
Pizzle?
Why did he stop playing ranked? He just he wants to 1v1.
That's actually crazy.
He's like that. He's crazy like that. Let me find him here.
Setting a portal.
Pizzle, check Discord. Check Discord, Pizzle.
The portal.
There we go.
Oh. Hello. Okay, so Peep is max everything.
Max everything.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, dude, Pizzle, Pizzle and Kaomi both mogged me. They are
I
they
can't
are
super
both
bad anymore.
so much better than I am.
Do the Uber play.
Like keep in mind, they've been on mouse and keyboard for like 5 times the amount,
I can only
5
do
times
the
the
Uber
length that
lag.
I have.
Oh, watch.
I think I hear
Making
enemy
contact with
activity
enemy.
this way.
I'm taking shots.
Hurry, attack here.
Were you trolling me right there, Kaomi?
No? I'm just watching.
Why am I thinking a portal?
I need the portal.
By the way, you're talking again.
Oh,
My guy mislived every bullet he had.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not safe here. Now.
You have to play the game again.
Oh, damn. Chill.
Let's go this way.
Let's go this way.
Damn, both are nice.
oh.
I've been down.
Good shots.
We need to lock down this area.
Question: if I open up 5 packs and the 7th 7-day timer resets, does it mean I lose progress to achieve? I have no idea. I've never really paid attention to that kind of stuff, to be honest.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I thought you were like on the, like around the corner.
I audio baited you.
Keeping my eyes
I'm the masturbator.
Audio now.
Bro, I can't aim.
Hey.
They spotted me. Watching here.
Oh,
I'm taking.
Go again, go again.
that did you do anything?
Yeah, I think.
Hostile
Oh.
right here.
No. Good shots.
I'm down.
Yeah.
We need to lock down this area.
Oh.
No! Oh. I hate gold laser sight.
Maybe loot here.
I don't have that.
That was
Bruh.
Gotta protect this spot.
I've been down.
Attack here. Listen, let's move here.
All right. We're gonna do like 5 more 1v1s, and
Oh.
then I'm going to we're gonna start reviewing clips.
Maybe loot here.
Brother.
Been down.
Regroup here. Enemy this way.
Listen,
All right, 5 more starting now.
Eyes on here.
I'm stuck in this fucking box, bro. Jesus Christ.
I've been down.
Keeping my eye for loot here.
Should I hit?
Why do they both have troll badges?
Hostile close.
Hostile close.
I got body blowed.
Need to regroup here.
Like my gold one. No. No.
Watching here.
We should go here.
Bro!
But I'm struggling to aim.
Here.
As he hits back-to-back PKs.
I just hit 211s. I'm so
I hear
good.
an enemy this way.
Eyes on here.
No.
Let's move here.
Oh, that was close. I gotta reload.
Hurry. Attack here.
Ah, dude.
Oh my god. Almost lost that.
I'm down.
Alright, I got one more, then I'm gonna hop off here. And go do clips.
Yep.
Alright. If you lose this, then you suck.
Right here. Loot here.
You almost don't lose.
No, I holstered!
Nah.
Nah.
I suck.
You suck, bro. You suck dick. Alright, GG guys, love you guys. Thank you so much for the 1v1s.
GG's. Bye bye.
You too.
You're my bitch. Can you pick that shit up?
He's my bitch. Alright, gang. Let's exit out of Apex. The moment that I've been waiting for. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Oh, Pizzle was streaming. But for some reason, it only... Yo, Pizzle's kind of sexy, huh? I've never actually seen Pizzle's face before. Oh, his aim is...
I hate gold laser sight.
Pizzle's aim is turd.
I don't have that.
But he hits. Alright. Discord. We got hella clips today to go through. Let's see. So, about... Fuck, I don't even remember when this was. A long time ago in our Discord server. Link in the description down below if you want to join. Excuse me. Where is it? In our announcements, I had made a post saying that we are going to do free reviews. All you have to do is head on over to our Discord, drop your clips in the review, upload a link to any platform, like can be a good clip that you just want to do better at, or bad clips that you need help with, and try to keep the clip under 3 minutes long. And as you can see, we have had so many clips get dropped when we originally made that post. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go on through probably anywhere from like 10 to 20 clips. There's going to be a lot. And we're going to basically break down what's going on, how you guys are playing, mistakes that you guys have maybe made, and just try to give you guys a little bit more insight as to everything that is going on. Now, you guys are either going to upload some banger clips and you're going to make me look really good because, you know, I coached you, or you're going to make me look really bad as you absolutely mogged the shit out of me. But let's start off here with B-Dog's clip that he posted over on Metal. Launching in Metal, opening the Metal app for the best experience. Thank you. 720p. Oh! Amazing clip. Okay. Okay. Did he just freeze? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, it just wasn't playing. Why is there no sound? Okay, it was me that had no sound. Let's double check that stream has sound. It does. Perfect. Alright, let's give this a watch. We'll give it a... How long is the clip in total? That's a 5-minute long clip. This is why I typically say try to drop 3-minute clips, because it's going to take a long time to go through this whole clip. Alright. Fuck. Okay, starting off. Not doing anything as he peaks to manage his health, which is going to result in him getting knocked. Let me actually open up my Epic Pen real quick. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. So first thing to talk about, when you guys are peeking off of a corner, it is very important that as you peek out, you are either doing it out into a crouch, or you're doing something that is going to help you manage your health as you stick out. Just before I fucking get into this again, it says Discord link is not valid. Oh, I love my server so much. I have the best Discord server ever. It never works. There you go. You guys want to join the Discord server? There it is. Posted it in the chat. Let's get back here. So as you're peeking people, you can kind of see, right? Like, he's stepping out in a full stand, but when he goes into cover, he's crouching, right? Crouching into the cover isn't going to do anything for you, but crouching while you step out into the open, that is what's going to help you. Right, that's what's going to make sure that your body is obviously as small as possible. You want your body to be as small as possible. That's what's going to keep you healthy. So if you're going to step out, there's two different things that you can do. One is you can crouch as you step out. The second thing is you can strafe as you step out. And by strafing, you're going to force this person not just to look at a corner that you step out into, and all he has to do is pre-fire right here, but instead he has to track you as you move outwards, right? So keep that in mind if you're going to be peeking off of a singular spot over and over and over again. What are you going to do to make yourself harder to hit? Are you going to come out and be smaller? Are you going to strafe outwards and make him track you? Are you going to strafe back and forth? If you just step out in the same spot, it's going to make it really easy for people to just line up a shot on you and then knock you like it's nothing.
Watch your back. I won't always be around.
Now he got knocked. Realistically, this team should be trying to push up on him since they got that knock. Let's see. How does he play it from here? Does he hold angles? Does he look at what's going on? Need shields, you got 2 bats and 4 cells. You chilling. Team flying in bottom right. Here's another thing too to consider. A lot of what he's doing right now is we're just peeking over and over and over again. The more that you peek, and we talked about this in our coaching session, right? If you guys watched the very beginning when we were 1v1ing, the more that you poke over and over and over and over and over and over, and you see, it's already being repetitive, isn't it? Right? The more that nothing is going to happen, right? You could get breaks, you could get knocks, but if you're not trying to shoot for a reason, then all you're doing is wasting your ammo, trading your heals, right? Like you're wasting all of your shit. So if you're shooting at somebody, you need to decide, why am I trying to shoot this person? Am I shooting at this team because I want to go and push them? Am I shooting at this team because I am trying to keep them from pushing up onto me because they very clearly are walking up on us, right? Like right now, we've been sniping at this same team this whole time. We keep getting breaks and we're not playing off of it, right? So we just need to decide, what are we trying to do? It looks a lot like he's just kind of mindlessly running around and shooting at random shit. If his plan was to use his ult to go over there, then sniping at them this whole time didn't do anything other than just waste everything that he had. So keep that in mind. If you're going to be playing ranked, especially in endgames, why are you shooting at people? Because you're trying to push up? Because you want them to fuck off? What's the reason? Wasted a lot of his heals here. Now he finally Valk ults, and he pushes on in, finds a spot that he can play. Perfect. But were we paying attention to where everybody is? Here's our scans. We have one team low ground. Where's everybody else? Where's that second team at? No idea. So keep in mind, we know that there is a team underneath us right now. When we land, are we landing and looking at this team? We're not. We're still not looking. And because of this, we literally just let this team go from all the way down here and walk all the way through the open. Whenever you know where there's a team, you should always be trying to look at where they're playing, where they're holding, right? If we go back a couple seconds here. As we're flying in, we know that they're bottom left of us right now. So we land, here they are, right? As soon as we land, okay, we know that there's a team playing right here. Is this team in zone? They're not. This team has to move. If we're not looking for what this team has to do, they're going to do those things for free, right? And a lot of the time, too, what teams need to do, is there no audio? There should be audio. Is no one else hearing anything? Never mind, just refreshed. Okay, all right. All right. A lot of the time, teams need to do things. And a lot of that time, that thing is, well, they need to push you, right? They need to kill you. They need to get you out of the game. So if you're not looking at what this team is going to do, they're going to do that for free. And the more that teams get to do things for free, the less chance or the less opportunities you have to create an advantage, right? Imagine you don't catch them right now while they run through the open. When is the next time that you're going to get an opportunity to see him standing in the open for a long period of time? Very, very rare, right? And because of that, you're probably not going to get a good chance or a good opportunity to take a solid, fair, easy fight. So, we know that they're in front of us. The only way that we're going to get killed is if we make ourselves see them. So right now, we want to make sure... Ah, man, B-Dog, man, look, you got a mic, homie. You got a mic. Use your mic. He's got a mic. Everyone should be using their mics. Typing in chat, ugh. It's keeping you from doing your job.
Bogey here.
Enemy kill.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, enemy just died. People are getting knocks in the chat. If people are getting knocks, right, that means that there's less work for us to do. Keep in mind, when shit is happening, people are getting broke, people are getting knocked, people are moving, people are typically going to take damage, which means that they are going to stop fighting. And the less that people fight, the less that you have to do, right? The more that you have to work your way up if you want to actually fight. Damn, bro.
So
This lobby is crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Got a bandit.
I got mega heal. Heavy shield, guys.
Oh, the crypto's a tiny little boy.
Cell here.
Grab the overflow! Grab the overflow!
We're almost there.
Alright, right now we're spending all of our time looking at the walls. Alright, you know where they're playing. Right? You know that they're all the way off on this left-hand side. Now it's time for you to make sure that you're looking for this. But we're waiting. And we're waiting. And we're not the one trying to do anything. We're waiting for something to happen. I really hope somebody sends in some dope clips later and we can kind of show an example of what not waiting looks like. Right? So right now, again, like the lack of trying to make something happen to people is causing other people to do whatever they want. More rotations for free as they ran all the way through all this open space back here. It's allowing people to throw nades at us. It's allowing people to stand on corners and peek towards us, right? And the more that this team is being engaged with us, the more that we are having to work our way back and hide from people and shelter ourselves from everyone that's in front of us. So right now, this is one of the perfect examples as to when you know where people are, but you're not trying to put pressure on them, throw nades at them, constantly be swarming them, step up and try to swing and get an angle on them. You allow people to do whatever they want, back off and hide, heal, push up on you, get different angles, fight other teams, rotate for free, right? Take power spots. And then it just makes your job a lot harder. I'm not gonna lie, probably the reason why this game it looks just so absolutely free is because they're killing bronze players right now. Silver players.
Good night. That entire squad's gone bye-bye.
One squad left. Laban lang.
Where's this last person at? There he is, all the way in the back.
Wings out.
Oh, he's got the crap. Oh wow, he's actually smoking his team. Nice. Overall, not the worst clip that I've seen, but there was a lack of initiative. And that lack of initiative made it very easy for everybody to kind of just do whatever they wanted to do. Xbox Media Player. Someone in chat said, do you coach console? I coach absolutely everybody. Anyone and everyone. Is Overflow considered the best one? I thought it was Overshield. Overflow is really good for just being able to always fight. And if you don't have any heals, right? Because he kept complaining that he didn't have any batteries. He kept pinging that he needs heals. When you don't have heals, Overflow's the best because for one shield cell, you can get your whole shield back. Right? It's like every shield cell is basically a battery. Any tips for M&K players coming to console? Coming from console? Practice games that are really chill. Like Counter-Strike is super chill. Fortnite no builds is really chill. If you can get comfortable on other games that are just super chill, when you come to Apex, it's going to feel a lot more manageable because you would have learned how to move your hand around a keyboard. All right, let's watch this clip in full. 18 seconds. Okay. Flying in. Audio right side. He positions up. He's looking at that audio. Headshot. Goes for the knock. Plays his health here. Catches the guy pushing him through the open. Locks him in. Locks him in. There it is. Is there a reset here so he can keep fighting? Here's a reset. And the team's dead. Wow. Not gonna lie, textbook play. I kind of like this one. This is a really good one. So let's break this down step by step here. We're flying in. We obviously understand that, hey, there is a team. Oh, what am I clicking on? There is a team over here. Can I actually, hold on, I'm going to change this color to red. I can't. Okay. We have this team over here in this corner. So what most players will do is they will instantly go into the inside of the building. They'll start hoping and praying that this team doesn't push them, or they'll run away, or they will do something other than trying to take a fight. What Knock over here does, I'm going to call him Knock, climbs up and puts himself into a position that is going to just simply look at where he hears and where he sees everything going on. Because of that, he's going to be able to get damage. And off of this damage, he's going to be able to play off of it. Now, you may not get the knock. You may not get a break. But doing something means that other players will have to do something. They might have to back off. They might have to step down. They might have to turn their back to you, right? You doing an action causes reactions. And as you get better, you start understanding more and more what reactions are supposed to occur based off of your actions. So in this case here, hits a crazy headshot. What's awesome about how he plays this is instead of sending this person, or instead of focusing somebody else, he instead, he instead just repeats and focuses on getting that knock, and then instantly goes back into cover. You notice how he doesn't he doesn't stay in the open. Gets the knock, goes back in cover. When you're not the first to challenge, in this case, Knock wasn't the first to challenge this Valk. This Valk is winning his fight against Knock. Right? So if Knock had decided after killing this lifeline, he's now going to start focusing this player already has the drop on him. And he's going to possibly do more damage than what Knock is capable of doing. So what does Knock do? He quickly ducks back into cover. By taking away visibility from players, the only way that this person over here on the other side is going to be able to see Knock is if he works his way through the open and forces the fight. Which means only two things can happen. This player can either stay here, or I guess technically three things. This player can either stay here, he can either back off, or he can force this situation. If he stays here, he's in the open, he's easy to shoot. If he backs off, there's no pressure on Knock, he can do whatever he wants. If he forces the fight, well then, he's still in the open. So Knock right now is hoping, okay, if I step back, he's going to step out in the open. That's going to give me the chance to get some shots. And then off of this damage, I might be able to commit to this fight. Now, Knock unfortunately had some pretty inconsistent aim right there. That might have gotten killed if he's fighting against someone who's just a little bit more accurate. But nonetheless, he gets the kill. And now, he doesn't have any health that he can fight with. He starts resetting. And at this point here, if his teammate didn't finish the fight, then he would have gone. He would have just rinse, repeat, the exact same thing all over again. Damage. If not, force the person to step in the open. Catch him for that. Now he can have some health to play with. Now he can just force this guy into a gunfight, lock him in the open. Alright, textbook play. Textbook. That was a really good clip. Other than the mechanics. Mechanics, a little off. Not the best. Alright, next clip from Raiken. Didn't want to post my best clips because that's not a representation of how I usually play. I generally want to get better and watch my replays again and again, but sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing wrong and I get such in bad situations. It would mean a lot if you could get some insight. All the love. Let's see what you got cooking, my man. Gold lobby. Early game.
That wasn't even close. I'm crying.
Another person that ducks in the cover instead of out of cover. Why do you think that is? A lot of people, it's just a force of habit. I used to have the same issue, and then I realized that I was doing it, and then I fixed it. It's just more comfortable to crouch moving in than it is to crouch moving out. It's one more thing you have to think about. Quirg says, can he send your... Yeah, you can send your clip. Drop it in the Discord server. I probably won't review it today, though.
So I did 0 damage with all these grenades and shit, by the way.
Team in front of us. Now, how are we going
on my ass?
Bro, I suck.
Grenade pulls them back.
I'm not gonna like
Uses that
this.
grenade to start walking up.
Do I
Catch the person in the open. Oh, the aim is crazy. The aim is crazy.
I never got
Got crazy aim.
filter inside?
Not comfortable. Too much pressure on her. Okay.
What? That was a no rig.
Takes a step back.
Hey bro, I
the
don't
open
know,
space that
like I
people
don't
have
get
to
why I
push
don't
through.
hit them, it doesn't make any
Beautiful.
sense.
No pressure on me. I'm gonna start working my way back up. Perfect. Can you force an angle here, or are you gonna wait until you You got the angle. Awesome. That damage is gonna push that person back. What are you doing? Do not have to pop that shit.
I'm gonna
So
shoot myself. I'm literally gonna shoot myself. I'm really gonna shoot myself.
is she French?
They're gonna.
Good aim. Bad aim. Amazing aim. One shot. Alright. And then...
Yeah.
And then they all die. Okay. So, this is actually... It doesn't look like a good clip, does it, chat? Not at all. It at face value, it looks like a really bad clip. But in reality, it's actually pretty damn decent in terms of how they chose to approach this situation. Hold on, we're connecting your channels. Did my stream die? Oh, it's just TikTok. I don't give a fuck about TikTok. All right. So as we're watching this, something really impressive, especially for a gold player. I'm surprised to see a gold player playing like this. We understand that there's a team in front of us. What do? We instantly start making sure that we're looking into this direction. All right, I can't see anything from so far back. I'm going to see, can I get any angles? Can I work my way up? Can I play somewhere that is going to look at where all of this audio is coming from? Perfect. He or she, I think it's a she.
So the 0
Maybe I'm just thinking of this French girl over here.
damage with all these grenades and
Starts
shit, by
working
the
her way
way.
up. I'm going to just call them they, because I don't fucking know. Positioning.
On my
Awesome.
ass.
Beautiful damage. That person is going to start moving back. They're going to use that damage to start pushing their way up more and more. Right? They threw a grenade. Right? Their goal, again, if I can't see somebody, because there's a fucking box in my way, right? The only way that I can see them is by swinging and locking that person into a gunfight. So what do? They throw that grenade. That grenade pushes that person back. Right? And they use that
I'm not gonna like
to start
this.
walking up more and more. Now, they were actually about to start playing that corner over here and then peeking inwards to see if they can shoot their gun. But for some reason, this person decided that they were just going to jump out the window instead. This is probably the only bad thing about this person's clip. Their aim is just horrible. Right? Pro tip, try not to tap fire and just hold down the trigger and do the absolute best that you can to track this person. Right? You might have hit more shots if you were just holding down the trigger and just trying to track them. But trying to tap on them, 100% is going to make it harder. As this clip kind of develops here, good crosshair placement as they step out. There's too much pressure. They're not comfortable. What do? Instead of staying close, this is where I would say a lot of people start going wrong with their gameplay. Instead of staying right next to where all this action is, they make the right call and go, you know what? I'm too close. It's too easy for them to swing me. I don't have any damage on them. I can't hold them from fighting me. I'm just going to cut my losses, and I'm going to make sure that I just take a step back. Perfect. Takes a step back. First thing that they do, they instantly turn around. If I step back, this team can't fight me anymore, right? How are they supposed to shoot me if I'm not standing in the open? So because I stepped back, this team is going to have to push into where I was if they want to fight. And then they are going to be looking to engage with me. So she does a great job of holding where that team would have to position themselves if they wanted to engage with her.
Hey, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't get why I don't hit them.
And then instead of waiting to see if something's going to happen, they start taking more positions. I understand this team is playing in here. Can I position myself to look at that? Beautiful. So you should always be thinking to yourself, where are people playing? Can I put pressure on it? Right? If I can put pressure, then I can start working my way up. If I can start working my way up, I can start swinging. The only reason why I think this clip, just like her gameplay or their gameplay, didn't really work out the way that it should have, their aim is just not that good. It almost looks like maybe their sense is too high. And this is a really common issue for a lot of people. Look, actually, the ADS sense is not bad at all. Maybe they just have really bad form. And they just kind of got out-aimed.
They're gonna
But other than that, their positioning, how they're approaching their fights, everything looks really good. Aside from their aim, couldn't her teammate have been more aggressive? 100%, but I'm not judging her teammates. I don't even know if it's her friends or not. It could just literally be a random person. Hard to hear over the clip audio? Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Alright. What the fuck is that knock person doing? So we have a duos clip, I think. No, this is a trios clip. Trios clip. We are in stacked. I think this is stacked. We're leaving our enemies' fences instead of just taking them down. By the way, you can punch Watson fences, or you can just shoot them. So far, pretty passive. We're not looking too much for what's going on around us. We understand that they're all above us, or that they're in this building playing multiple floors and such. Oh, man. Not the two massive shots back to back that whiffed. Good thirst. Oh, Mirage. What the fuck? Huge knock. Backs up, resets. Two teams. Okay, I'm tripping. Two teams fighting in this building here. Nice, nice, nice. Huge knock. Back up, reset. Locks him back into that fight. Resets. It takes away the opportunity to take damage. So far, they're not playing too bad. Towards the middle here, they're playing a little bit more aggressive. They're forcing more situations. They're resetting to stay out of bad fights. Good knock. Armor swap. Put pressure back on the people who are down low. Oh, you don't have any more ammo. What are you going to do? There's a lot of boxes. Can you get to a box? Oh, man, at this point, you're kind of cooked. If they win this, this would be impressive. Because now they have the full reset. If she can put a fence on that bottom floor, it's going to keep them from being able to take the elevator. Yeah, okay. I would have been very surprised if you won that. Okay, so right off the rip, something that is apparent here is the lack of trying to. I shouldn't say the lack of, or my bad, or trying. The main issue here is not necessarily understanding, or rather, not necessarily controlling what people can, what people can't do. When you're in big team fights, when you are taking 1v2s, 1v3s, 1v6s, multiple teams around you, it's important that you are taking away options from people. Options that people will try to use against you. And instead, you give yourself more options. So here's an example, right? Right now, maybe I'll just skip forward a little bit here. Hold on. Skip forward a little bit more. Okay. So as we start actually starting to take this gunfight, That part right there, it just oh man, it gets me so much. Okay, so we're playing our room. Here's what I'm talking about. This fence, right? This is taking away the option for somebody to play this area, to come inside this room. That's very obvious. That's very basic. Now, other than this one fence, do they do anything else that is going to take away the option for them to get pushed, right? When we go and we keep watching here, she drops down, she swings, and she gives herself the option to push, and then she backs off, she resets, and she takes away this team's option to push her. But notice how she's not fencing up right here. She's not fencing this area. Imagine if you had Watson fences, and these Watson fences were making it impossible for anybody on the other side to be able to work their way into this direction. Now, what you've effectively done is you've given yourself the chance to push outward towards people. You can push out, but they can't push in, right? And because you haven't taken away the option for people to push in at this particular spot, it makes it very uncomfortable to, in general, play in this area. So if you were a Watson player, setting up more and more and more fences so that you can always go out and people can't always come in is very important. If you're another legend, right? Another thing that you could do is you could use grenades to like push people out of this spot, and as they're forced to step back, now you can start playing and peeking around and seeing what's going on. As an example, I'm not saying that that's what you should do, that's just an example of what you could do. Now, again, this person does a good job of, in the beginning, forcing situations and resetting, but as the fight starts progressing more and more and more, they stop trying to control as much. And the lack of trying to control more and keep them from being able to play certain areas and just putting down fences in general is making it uncomfortable for them to do the things that they need to do. Get the revive off. I don't know why they never revived to begin with, low-key. That's kind of weird now that I'm thinking about it. Loot the boxes right here. Do stuff like that. So as we take gunfights, what can people do? People can push me. Okay, how can I set something up so that when they come, they get stopped? Right? What I want to push them. What can I do to get around that obstacle, whatever that might be, so that I can push them instead? Right? I need to get my teammate up. What can I do to get a revive off safely? I don't have any ammo. What can I do to loot this spot here? Can I throw a thermite and burn all this and make it uncomfortable to look inward? Can I fence this off so that they can't push in while I'm grabbing this loot? Right? So as this fight progresses, they do a good job initially of controlling what people do. Pushing in or not being able to push in, but you can. They do a good job of forcing people into the open. But as the fight progresses, they stop that. They're not consistent with that skill. And as you get better, what a lot of people think is, oh, when you get better, your aim gets better, your movement gets better. Oh, dude, you can come up with the craziest plays. Yes, of course you do, right? Of course, that's part of getting better. The main thing that comes with getting better is the consistency at doing those particular things, though. It's the consistency at understanding, okay, when I put my fence on this floor here, I took away their ability to push this floor, right? But a better player would take away their ability to play all the floors, or to play more floors, or to play more areas. A better player would control more of the area that they're in and take away more of the options that that team has. So it's not necessarily that this person played bad, it's that they didn't continue to play good. And as you start getting better, keep in mind, what is a skill that you are trying to practice? As you get better, you're going to keep doing that skill over and over and over again. They did a good job. Their aim is a little off. That can always get better with practice and time. Good control right here. I just would have loved to see that control a little bit more consistently throughout. All right, I'm gonna do like one more, and I'm gonna actually hop off because my throat is hurting a lot. Or maybe we'll hop back into Apex for a little bit.
They're here, they're walking up. Cracked one. Shit on one, holy fuck.
Oh, good aim. That person can't look. Can we walk up?
One's that still.
Oh man, we're almost out of ammo. Huge knock. Huge break. Get out of that. No! Cock block! Cock block! Cock block!
Catalyst right here. One's that still.
Alright. So much pressure, so much damage. Huge damage.
Barrel knock. Nice, one more. Catalyst right here.
Nice, good clip. So, in this clip here, they played this really well. They are wall hacking, of course. No, it's called on today. Understand where this person's playing. Cool. Good pre-fire. Really good damage. They instantly start working their way up. As soon as they get damaged, they instantly start pushing, which is beautiful. I lied. They didn't. They stopped. They stopped halfway. He could have just been a little bit quicker at that, at keeping that pressure. Does Fortified help you push through catwall? Does anyone know that? Does anyone know? Realistically, what could happen here is instead of just playing this wide angle on the far right side, like instead of everybody playing right here, even though it would slow you down, there's nothing wrong with going, you know what? I just fried 2 people on the other side of this wall. They're not going to fight. There's only going to be one healthy person on this side that can actually fight back. Pew, pew, pew. So if only one person can fight back, moving through this wall isn't actually the end of the world, right? If there's not going to be that much pressure, then I can risk stepping through this wall and peeking, and maybe I'll have an angle on these people who are playing like right over here. And then if you don't have an angle, oh good, you can just come back and you can wrap around, you can play. But what would have been really beneficial is as soon as he got all that damage, he should have let his 2 teammates take this wide angle and keep all that pressure. And then he can see if he can do something through here. Just because the wall slows you down doesn't mean that it's going to completely take away every single possibility. Yeah, look, if he had stepped through, he would have been cooking them right here. Absolutely molesting them. But because he didn't, you know, he maybe missed out on a lot of free damage, maybe even a free kill. Now, the fight progresses, he picks up some damage, he gets a knock, beautiful. The next issue that happens here is once he gets this PK pump off, alright, I hit a whole bunch of damage. This person doesn't have any health. They're going to try and stay alive. They're going to try and back off. Instead of trying to hold this angle, he should have just instantly started pushing. Instantly. I knocked one, right? This guy here is cooked. He's going to have to back off. I'm just going to stim, and I'm just going to push. I'm going to pad, and I'm going to land on him, and I'm going to fucking take him out of the game. But he's holding himself back, right? He's also pushing to the side that his teammates are moving to. Here's another really common issue I see a lot with people. They always try to play right up on their teammates' hips, right? They're like getting babysat by their teammates. All right, so think of it like this. If you push around, or rather, you push this person back, right? And then you push around. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to meet in the middle, right? But the fact that you're pushing with your teammate is pushing here, which is going to push these players away from you. So ideally, you want to split the focus, or you want to try and understand what your teammates' actions are going to do to your enemies. If your teammate is about to push and force him to come back, then you should be keeping that pressure. If you are putting pressure here and forcing this guy over here, your teammates should be trying to push and catch them in the middle. Does that make sense? Right, he wraps in with his teammates, and that pushes that person away from him. Now, yeah, he won that fight for sure, right? But imagine if he couldn't win. Imagine if he didn't hit his shots and that guy just clutched. Imagine this guy hit his shots and he clutched. If you had pushed from this backside, and then you have your teammate right here, and then your enemy is stuck in the middle, there's no clutching this. This is impossible. It's impossible to clutch. You think the Stinger had a hand in pushing him away? I mean, it might have mentally pushed him away, right? But it wouldn't have pushed him. It shouldn't have been the reason why he shouldn't have gone that area. Like, look, and I'll show you exactly why. Right? What happens? He takes damage here. What is going to get you out of a Stinger? Right? His fortified. His fortified is going to push him out of here. And look, he's running the entire length, or the entire, what is it, the radius? He's running the whole radius of the Stinger. You might as well just do the same thing, but on the other side.
One's ab still?
It is literally almost the exact same distance. Like the distance from here to the distance from here is pretty much the exact same. It might be ever so slightly further right here. Ever so slightly further. But what else do you have? You have a pad that will completely take you out of that range. You have your fortified that will completely take you out of that range. You can literally stand... Here's another thing too. The Stinger can only hit what it sees. If he steps around this rock, and he's on the other side of this rock right here, the Stinger can't hit him, and then he could literally just walk up as well. So the point here is, just because something is going to deal damage to you doesn't mean that you shouldn't do a certain thing. People will throw a thermite at you to stop you from pushing, but you can push through a thermite pretty easily. So at the end of the day, it's not that what he did was bad, it's just that it wasn't as optimal, or it wasn't as good as it could be, and he opened a door to where this player here could have possibly clutched, right? And this is something that I coach a lot whenever I start whenever I start working with like tier 2 players who are trying to get into Pro League. I always talk about clutch factor. What are you doing that makes it possible for somebody to clutch? Are you standing in the open against somebody who's 1 HP and he's behind cover and you're letting him clutch that, right? Are you moving with your teammates instead of like opposite to your teammates, right? And you're allowing people to clutch with 1v1s? Are you not pinching people? Stuff like that. And in this case here, again, it's not that he played this wrong. He played it right. They won the game, or rather they won this fight. It's simply the fact that he left an opportunity to clutch because he let this person move away from everybody as opposed to getting pinched in between everybody. Austin, bro, Austin, I think you're retarded. I literally just explained that it's pretty much the exact same distance. I don't think getting hit one extra time from a Stinger when we have one person knocked and one person 1 HP is going to make that much of a difference. I think you got to open up your ears, brother. You spend too much time on Facebook.
Can't peek my door. You're rotating left, 95 on one knock.
Nice.
Heard.
Oh, hold on. I just missed it. I just got a knock. I was reading chat. Team in front of us here. Crazy good head glitch. When you're playing head glitches, especially on roofs that have, do I have a color here that works? On roofs that are flat, you want to try and sit further back so that your eyes kind of clip the floor, right? You want to make it so that you can see somebody's body, but they can't see yours because it's clipping the floor. On roofs that are sloped, it's pretty much the exact same idea. When you have a roof that is kind of like this, right? By sitting further back, you can kind of push your head a little bit further down than if you were like this. So as this person right here starts to kind of go for this peak, all right, I double clicked. Right now they're head glitching the doors, they're head glitching the windows, they're kind of head glitching all these different spots where people could be coming out from. But once they figure out that, oh, the person's actually right here in front of me, what they could be doing is they could be stepping back so that their reticle is a little bit closer to the base right here, which would cover a lot more of their body, and it would make it so much harder for this person to land shots because they would only be exposing their head. Someone said head glitches, question mark. A head glitch is when only your head is exposed. So you can shoot over top, but somebody else that's like out in the open, right? Like you can see their whole body, but they can only see your head. So they have a tiny target, but you have this massive target. That's what a head glitch is. So they could have just played this cover a tiny bit better. They may not have got cooked.
You're rotating left, rotating left. 95 on one knock.
Huge knock. That knock is going to make that team start playing a little bit slower, which means that we want to start walking up right now. A pad to push up would be really ideal.
One shot.
Yep, he's at.
Keep in mind when teams are losing fights. All right, this team here, the team behind, they had a knock on their team. I don't know where the knock is. This team is going to do whatever they can to keep cover between you and everybody else. Like, they're not going to start stepping into the open and then be exposed. So when you're winning a fight against a team, you don't want to be set back and hoping and praying that the person behind this wall moves this way. Because what if they actually move this way and now they're still behind the wall? Or what if they get behind the building? When we're winning fights, it's super important to push and to force everyone to be stuck in front of you.
Salute.
I'm up here.
There's the push. Perfect.
Play my shield.
Beautiful. Just a little bit late. And again, like I said before, the difference between high-level players and low-level players is how fast can you do things, how consistent you are at doing those things. I'm going to play a couple games of Apex, and we're going to wrap up. They got half off beers at the bar today, so I'm going to go get fried. Helen, you asked a question earlier, right? How many hours of good practice and watching your vids do you think it takes to get to pred? That's okay. I thought I saw something about recoil control. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, there it is. What recoil techniques should I use for long range, for short, and which for mid? Your keyboard and mouse. Hold on. Okay. So for long range, I'm gonna grab a flatline. It has more recoil. So for long range,
Hostile spotted.
You want to use pattern control, where you're trying to practice the specific pattern of the weapon. further away that you are from something, the less that aim smoothing works, right? Like if I'm strafing right now, look at this. My crosshair is staying on the target even though I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm taking like 3 to 4 steps almost with my flatline, right? So if I try to aim smooth, I'm not able to move my mouse enough to actually control the recoil. So the further away you are, the more that you want to focus on pulling downwards. The closer you are to something, the more that you want to focus on pulling sideways. So at mid-range, I can pull sideways. Maybe not a crazy amount, which is why I might use a counter strafe. By counter strafing, now I have to pull my mouse twice as hard. For close range, I can just pull my crosshair sideways. Or I can mirror strafe and just pull my crosshair down. But for really far away, the further away that you are, you want to focus on controlling the recoil of the weapon. Flatline's pulling up to the left, so I'm going to pull down to the right. Yeah. Oh, dude, Skull, I'll do a 1v1 later, man. Not today. Just not today. I'm sorry. Ever do a VOD review on ALGS PSQ? I could. That would be interesting. When it comes to, like, Pro League, though, I'm not really the best. Like, when it comes to, like, those big rotations and all of, like, the Pro League stuff, I'm not really the most insightful. I'm just a lot better at, like, fighting techniques. Oh. Skull, let's do a 1v1 this week, okay? Send me a DM. What's the highest rank you've gotten, and have you thought of going OT9 League? What's OT9 League? Highest rank I ever got was top 20 Pred, but that was a long time ago. Oh, going pro? I've considered it, but I've never actually wanted to do it. Just because of how inconsistent the money is. The money's more consistent in, like, making content and stuff. Be right back. Oh. What's more important, mechanics or game sense? Game sense. Game sense is, you can win a game with pure game sense and no aim, but you can't win a game. You could technically, but it'd be a lot harder in my opinion to win a game with all aim and no game sense. Think of it like this: even cheaters lose, right? Why do cheaters lose? Because they don't know how to play, and then they get put in bad spots, and then they die. Guys, I'm gonna wrap up. I'm not able to get into a game. It just keeps putting me back down to 8 people. I'm gonna wrap up. Appreciate everyone who hopped on in today. Much love. We will be live later this week. We will be streaming Marathon on release on the 5th. We will be streaming Marathon on the Thursday and coaching throughout the week. Hopefully, we'll be ranking up as well. If you guys have any questions, DM me over on Discord. Much love. Appreciate everyone hopping on in. Last question of the night. What's the first advanced movement you should master? Super glide, tap strafe, B hop, or wall jumps? Tap strafing for sure. If you're on M&K, wall jumping. If you're on controller. All right. All right. I'll answer all my other questions over in Discord. If you have any, message me. Here's the link to our Discord server if you want to send me a DM. Appreciate everyone. See you guys later.